Tens of thousands of people have protested in Budapest against legislation that could force the Central European University to move out of Hungary. The university was founded by billionaire George Soros. The protests are a continuation of tensions with the government, which started after a proposal of controversial bill for changing rules of working for foreign-based universities. CGTN's Alosha Milenkovic reports from Budapest.
It is calm at the outside of the building of Central European University, or CEU, conveniently located in the heart of Budapest. Business or day as usual, just a lot of tourists roaming the streets next to the university, oblivious to the ongoing political battle surrounding that institution. But just days ago, at the huge demonstrations, that political battle took more physical form. Tens of thousands took the same streets to show their dissatisfaction with the government bill which would at the end shut the CEU.
In my opinion, CEU is a symbol of open society after the system change. It's not the first time that the government attacks a university, but this is the first time that the government attacks a private university, which is a completely different situation than, for instance, reducing the budget of public universities in Hungary.
Protesters are saying that the reason behind this motion is CEU founder, a controversial billionaire of Hungarian origins, George Soros, and activities of NGOs that are related to him. The heads of the CEU are warning that if the law is applied by the letter and the university is eventually closed, the consequences will be felt by many, and George Soros will not be among them.
That would mean that hundreds of people, mainly Hungarians, will have to move somewhere else. Take their children out of school, find new apartments, a new school, a new life in another building, in another country. So that is against them. George Soros will remain in the United States. He will continue to support this university wherever it will be, but this will not be against him. It will not affect him. It will affect the people who work here.
Professor Matei would like to see compromise with the Hungarian government, which interestingly enough also supports resolution of this issue through talks. But once again, a name of George Soros has surfaced. His activities are seen by the ruling coalition not as aiming at the support of the CEU, but at change of political course of entire country. CEU protests are seen as tool of political pressure on Hungarian government to change its policy on migrants.
We want a federal Europe, full of migrants, where multiculturalism dominates. They want to erase national identities. Despite this, our interest is to have a Europe without migrants, having strong nation-states. We see that the several NGOs, the ones that are financed by George Soros, are hiding behind the disguise of civil organization. They have a political agenda and political aims of attacking the government.
The Hungarian government is facing many challenges recently, including influx of refugees and migrants through its southern borders and putting them in the camps, which many here are calling detention centers. There is also problems with Brussels, who has word or two against good relations between Budapest and Moscow. And now, on top of everything, there is a problem with Central European University. Alosha Milenkovic, CGTN, Budapest.